Fabrica de Compost. He is also our member in Terra Gloria organization and also partner and sponsor. Welcome, Mihai.
Hello, my name is Mihai Cook and I am administrator of two companies that one produce fertilizers, organic fertilizers, over that brand, Fabrica de Compost, and the other company, it's a company that sell that fertilizers. Our company was started 6 years ago. We are at the beginning. We are just joking, just playing, and after we saw the results of our products, we are encouraged to go on, to multiply these effects, to develop the products, more products, and the results are very good. Right now we have started into companies that work about 500,000 hectares in Romania. Romania is an agriculture country. We have a lot of land here and a lot of opportunities for companies like us. We have our mission to preserve the fertility of the soil. Our companies are focused on that kind of issue, to protect and to sustain the fertility of the soil. This is not an easy task because in our days all the farmers are used to make agriculture with chemicals. This is a bad thing for soil because chemicals are killing the life into the soil. And this is a big problem because if we do not have soil that it's healthy, that means that he is dead. He don't have microorganisms into the land. It's complicated. It's a whole universe that it's dying into the soil at global scale, not just into one country or into area. It's globally this epidemic with the soil. The problem is that now we have climate changing and the farmers are not pleased that the results that they have year by year, year after year, they have problems. They have problems with crops. They have problems with the quality of the crops. They have a lot of problems. But they don't understand what Einstein said once. He have a definition for madness. You know what is his definition? He said that if you get into the problem with the same premises and hope that the result will be different, this is madness. And in agriculture today, all the farmers are full of madness because they use chemicals products. They use something that it showed that it's weakness year by year, year after year, and the farmers are still going on with that kind of premises of the problems, and the results are the same because they don't enter into the problem with other premises. So this is something that it's just an effect, and the cause is very complex, and it's necessary that understand any one of us what's the problem. Here I have a video that it's made by NASA in 2006, and this is a video that shows the problem with the dioxide of carbon. Red and violet, it's very big concentration. If you look at the date in April, what is happening in April in agriculture? A lot of tillage, a lot of tilling. The crops are not yet started, but the soil it's over technologized, and when the crops are starting, when the plants are filling the soil, you see what happens. The carbon dioxide, it's gone. The problem is that when the time passes, the summer passes, and the crops are ready to be held, we will see something that we already saw in the first part of the year. I mean, the carbon dioxide will be rise again because the farmers are starting to tillage again, to over-tillage, over-technologize the soil. This is a problem that should not go on because we have a problem, big problem. In 2020, all the specialists in ONU or other organization tell us that the earth have only 60 crops. Only 60 crops to give us. And right now we have a problem. In 2026 we start the crops 54, and the counting is going down. If we are not changing basics of agriculture, in the future the earth will not sustain our food as we know right now. We will eat, I don't know, bugs and plastics and everything else that is produced by soil. So what is the problems? What we can do? It's necessary to change our minds, our mindset. It's very important, that kind of things. And we propose, our company propose, our products, our technologies propose to get back to the nature. Because the nature have a lot of cycles, a lot of process, a lot of things that are going into the soil that we don't know yet completely. So we have to go back to the nature, to learn from the nature, because the nature knows how to heal herself, how to feed the plants, and how to feed us. It's very important that we understand one thing. As a farmers, if you are farmers or if you are next to the farmers, or in the future you will be farmers, it's very important to understand that we are not capable to feed the plants. If we tell that we can feed the plants, it's wrong, because the plants are not feeding, are not eating what we are give them into the soil. The plants are eating what they are doing by photosynthesis. All the things that they found into the soil, they go into the leaves, and in this extraordinary factory that is leaf, there the carbon will be cooked, and after that it will be used by the plants. So if we understand that, it would be easier to go and make agriculture into the future. There are a lot of aspects that is very important. The microorganisms should be into the soil, and it should be live into symbiotic relation with the plants, with the roots. The plant have roots that are feeding the plant just into the cubic with 60 centimeters latura. Scapă, știu să zice. Latura. Margins. Thank you. So if the roots are just into that cube, which is very small, That means that the resources that are farther than cubic are not accessible for the plant. But we have a proposal that the microorganisms that right now are almost dead or into state of hibernation into the soil, to take them to the life, to be alive again, and these microorganisms should feed the plants, should help them to be strong, healthy, and vigorous. This is our proposal. We have a lot of cycles into the nature: carbon cycle, hydrogen cycle, water cycle. All the cycles are very important, but with the help of microorganisms, that cycle would be easier and would be better. More of the farmers said that it's necessary to use pesticides because the plants into the spontaneous flora are eating the food of the plants. This is wrong. There are a lot of examples into the nature, and here is one. White clover, it's living in symbiotic relation with cereals. I don't know how to say secara. I don't know how to say in English. Sorry. I was telling that I have to make a presentation, but not in English. I'm prepared to take it in Romanian. But it's no problem. I hope that you understand what I'm saying. So this symbiotic relation, it's realized with the fungi. The fungi have mechanisms of tubes, microscopical tubes called hyphae, and that kind of relation, it's very good because what it's exceeding in photosynthesis of white clover goes by these tubes into the cereal, and the cereal are fed by the white clover, not starved by the white clover. So that kind of symbiotic relation are very, very numerous into the agriculture, into the nature, and we have to understand that relation, and we have to exploit, to explorate that kind of relation much more than we do in the present. This is an example of what it means when the microorganisms are active into the soil. They are interconnecting the plants, and they are interconnected the plants with the nutrients that are found into the soil. We are our product. It's right here. This is the first level of natural predators, fungi and bacteria, and this is a whole ecosystem that should be into our crops, our lands. We must put a very, very big accent on biodynamism, that it means all the parts of this ecosystem should be multiplied, never stopped, never cut these relations. I don't know if you know what is this woman, Elaine Ingham. It's the most important scientist of the soil. This woman of 45 years studied the soil and conceived an organization that promotes the soil, the fertility of the soil, and the recipes for the farmers, recipes that help them to increase the ecosystems into the land. This is very interesting, and if you make some research about this woman, you will find something very, very interesting. We have a farmer in USA. This farmer is very, very good. He's a pioneer in agriculture with technologies of regeneration of the soil, Gabe Brown. This man he must make some changes into the way that he sees the agriculture and make the agriculture. Have 4 years, bad years, that he was almost bankrupt him and his family. And he started to make agriculture and combined with zootechnia. He was making agriculture, but into the soils, into the crops, he was entering with the cows, with the pigs, with the chicken, and make something very, very special. He was combined the technologies into the zootechnia and into the agriculture, and he obtained something that the people into the company that makes soil analysis said that that sample that he want to analyze, it's not from Earth, because have 12% if have the coefficient of humus, of fertility, 12. That means 120 kilos of humus in 740 kilos of soil. It's very, very much. It's a coefficient very, very big. Here in Romania, if you have 5.4, your soil it's very good. But not in Romania, in whole Europe, maybe in whole planet. So this farmer show us that it's very important to change our mind, to have our mind open to the technologies and to search or to gain the solution that are not very popular. We have the other way. We have another man that help us with our philosophy of the product, Ray Arciuleta. It's a specialist of agriculture ministry in USA. This man said that without organisms, insects, small animals, microbes, biology is just geology. And right now, on the bigger scale on Earth, agriculture is just geology, because the soils are so compromised that 1.3 by the surface of the planet Earth, it's desert, or in process of desertification. So it's a lot, and it's a big problem. We hope that in the future you will see agriculture into the point of view of soil. It's very important that soil should be not helped, not sustained, but let him be. The soil know very well how to heal himself. As a farmers, we should let him to do his cycles, to do his thing, and this would be a better way for us, because if our soil is alive, that means that our soil is healthy. If our soil is healthy, that means that our crops are healthy. And if everything of these things are healthy, we are healthy. So I hope that you will find interesting things, and we hope that in the future you will apply that kind of philosophy into the agriculture. Thank you.